and you are listening absolutely listening to the George Espinlove Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm. Now, with no further ado, here comes Georgie!
Back at you. Oh, my goodness. You know, as loud as you get just as quiet. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Now, look, to all of our friends down the street, around the corner, across this great nation, and around the world, we welcome you to the George Espinlove Show. Coming to you live from the Funny Farm, where we usually, most of the time, well, it's like always. We never know what's going to happen. Sometimes we come in with a plan, and it just doesn't work. Other times we come in without a plan, and it doesn't work either. But we're here in our world. We don't have a specific mailing address. We don't have a mailbox. We don't know where we're located. All we know is we live in our world, and it's fun being here. Email me. You see, we do have modern technology in our world. So email me at georgece at comcast.net. And as I say every single night, we will reply quickly. And for you that are going to email us, be assured we will reply to you also. Well, Tuesday night here at the Funny Farm, we've stepped away from our usual format where we have a guest and, we have thought-provoking people that comes and challenges us and entertains us and makes us laugh and makes us cry. But tonight we've stepped back because we've been working on something for, quite some time. And we would work on it a little while, and then we'd back off, and we'd work on it a little while, and we'd try this, and we'd try that. We followed instructions. I mean, every T was crossed, every I was dotted. We had everything in its proper place, and it wouldn't work. And then we'd step away from it for a week or 2 weeks at a time, and then come right back at it and approach it from a different direction. This time, thanks to some people that did some tutorials for Spreaker, thanks to them, and thanks in particular to a man by the name of Dave Smalley, who put together not only a tutorial in written form, but he did it in video. And I want to say thank you to him. He might never know that I said thank you, but I'm saying thank you, Dave Smalley, for a job well done. He showed us a way that we can do this, and we're going to try it out tonight. We need your cooperation. If there's one night that we need you to step up and come on in, it's tonight. We want to start our Skype availability here on the George Espinlove Show. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to come into the show, and we want to talk to you. We'll talk to you about anything you want to talk about, but in particular, I have some questions about Skype. Now, I know that there are some real Skype experts out there, and you use this thing all the time for everything. And if you would just be so kind as to give us a call, maybe you have a question for us. Maybe you can answer a question for us. We can answer a question for you. But we need you to step up. Don't be bashful. don't hide outside the door and just listen tonight. Come on in and be a part of the show. Let me grab my paper here. Okay. If you have me on your contact list on Skype, all you got to do is hit me and ring me up. We have a Skype number. Here is the call-in number. 302-497-3414. Excuse me. Or as I said, if you already have me on your contact list, just hit my ugly face and you'll hook up with me. But here it is. This is our Skype number. If you're on Skype, I understand that Skype to Skype is totally free. We got this number for those people that don't have Skype on their telephone, their tablets, their computers, or whatever else you can put Skype on. We got this number so they could call in, even their home landline. But for you that use Skype, as far as I know, this call-in number, Skype to Skype, is free. 302-497-3414. Or, if you have me on your contact list, just hit my face and you'll be plugged in. I'll be right back right after this, and then hopefully we'll get someone to give us a call.
With the world all around, you came along, you took my hand. I pray that this time we'll make a stand. I look in your eyes, you don't feel the same. Down deep in my heart, there's nothing but pain. And you came along, you took my hand. It's where I belong, I'm at your command. So cruel, she's gone from my life. I'm no longer her fool, 'cause you came along and showed me the way. Now my life's so complete, Lord, day after day.
All right, a little bit of music to loosen us up. Excuse me. I do know that in about 2 minutes I've got one call that's coming. A young man, what's it called, messaged me today on Facebook, excuse me, and told me that he had some good news. So I know that at 6:45 our time, it's 6:44 now, he's going to be Skyping in. And so it's only about another minute. But in the meantime, we have put this together so we can have more than one guest at a time. And not only that, whether we have one guest, two guests, three guests, whatever it might be, we've put this whole thing together so you, the listener, can call in and you can ask the guest any question that you might have on that particular subject. We can hear you, you can hear us, everybody can hear all of us together. And that's why we worked and searched and did what we did to put this thing all together. Now, I used Skype when I interviewed Graham Forster from Italy, Harry Burke from Ireland, Cliff Stevens from Morocco. Who was the other one not long ago? But nonetheless, we use Skype. But now we have it set up through the soundboard and blah, 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 and all that stuff, that not only our guest will be on and you can hear the guests, but you'll hear the people that call in, and you can all interact right here on the show. I think it's much better that way than interacting on just the chat room. Let me see if we got any calls here yet. 6:45, he's supposed to be calling us. I don't see nothing yet. So we're waiting. We'll give him just a couple more minutes here, and then we're going to move on. I thank you for listening in tonight. This is kind of a little herky-jerky. We called it We'll Mix It Up, and then we realized that we are mixed up, so we're asking for your help tonight. We've stepped back from our regular format, asking for your help to call in. Let me give you this Skype number one more time. 302-497-3414. That's 302-497-3414. And I need to tell you, when you call in, you will be answered automatically. So if you don't hear my voice or anything, don't panic. I'll get to you, okay? So you won't hear me saying hello until I say hello to you, and then you'll know. Then you'll know. We're just trying to get our motions down, how we can move from computer to computer, and see what happens when this pops up and when that pops up, and see if this thing works with that thing, and all the little things. I think we've got it down just according to how Mr. Smalley instructed. So hopefully, we're waiting for that one call that I know was supposed to come at 6:45 our time. Anything happening? No. Charlie is watching the screen. I'm watching the screen, and Grandma used to say, a watch pot never boils. So while we're waiting, listen, go to your Skype. Get your Skype out, whether it's on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your desktop, wherever it might be, and Skype us. 302-497-3414, and let's talk about this Skype thing. You can answer some questions that I have that I really couldn't find the straight answers at the Skype community. And you would think that someone would have a clear, precise answer to everyone's question. But nonetheless, I have some questions. Maybe you Skype experts could help us out a little bit. What do you think? So call this number, 302-497-3414. You can call that on your cell phone. If you don't have Skype, you can call that on your landline in your home. Or If you're on Skype, call me up. If I'm on your contact list, hit my face and you'll ring me up. 302-497-3414. So good, Benji Casa. All right, we're waiting for someone to Skype us. We are waiting. I feel like I'm in school again. You remember when you sat in the classroom and the teacher would ask a question and you had the answer. You knew what the answer was. And she was waiting for hands to go up. But everyone was waiting for the other guys to raise their hand. You know, this girl beside me, she can raise her hand. Or, I know he's got the answer over there. He can raise his hand. But we were all hesitant to raise our hand. And we're like that with most things, right? We're hesitant. We wait for someone to take the initiative. We need someone to take the initiative and Skype us. Let me get this again. Oh, you'd think I'd keep it close by. All right. 302-497-3414. Somebody talk to me. I've got some questions. And if you want to talk about something, we'll talk about something. And you can ask us questions, and I might not know one iota of what you're talking about. But we'll talk anyhow. Somebody come and talk to me. I'm getting lonely. I don't see anyone in the chat room. I don't see no one Skyping us. Oh, I'm getting lonely. I'm getting so lonely. Somebody help us out here. Will you do that? We sure would appreciate it. That's why we stepped away from our regular format tonight, because we had to put this thing to test in front of a live audience on a live show, so we could get familiar with what happens when people calls us and when we have guests, so other people can call us and so on and so forth. And I don't want to be a lip dripper. I really don't. So come on, somebody help me out and Skype us. 302-497-3414. If you got your Skype up, Skype us. If you're out there somewhere, Skype us. 302-497-3414 before we start to doubt ourselves around here. We got Harry calling. Harry, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all right, George. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm plugged into two different mics. You know the problem we had last time with the mic? Well, I wasn't too sure if it was going to work.
Well, you're working loud and clear. You don't hear the running, dripping water, do you?
No, I just hear a slight echo from either myself or you, but it's very, very distant, and it's nothing too, it's nothing too worrying.
Ah, that's wonderful, wonderful. It took me a while to figure out what our problem was, but once I saw that man in his video.
Can you hear that, George? George?
Yes?
Can you hear that? What we've just said about 60 seconds ago is playing in the very, very distant background. But I don't know if you got to twiddle a knob or something to get rid of it, or if you can. But it's an echo of us speaking about 60 seconds ago. I can hear us talking of things that's happening in the background, but it's very, very light. But I guess it could be tweaked. And if you got rid of it, it would be good.
Okay, let me see what I can do here.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of you trying this, and
right.
I guess if I don't mention it, you won't be able to tweedle it.
Exactly. That's why we're doing it.
Yeah.
Can you still hear the echo?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit like, if I could only describe it as being in a shop or a shopping mall. Where it's reasonably quiet, but there's two guys at the end about 50 yards away, and you can hear them speaking, you know.
Oh, that's a good example. I like that one. Yeah. I got you. I understand. You
understand that one?
Yeah, I understand that one. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's go over here and click on this thingy here. And let me pull this down just a little bit, see if that makes a difference.
Can you hear nothing at all, or can you hear it perfectly?
I can hear I can hear it just fine. I don't hear no echoes.
Wow.
I don't hear two guys down there talking.
Maybe it's me. I was on a bowl of grapes earlier on, and I guess I'm off the wine, but I'm on the raw stuff.
Oh,
maybe the grapes may have affected me.
That could be. That could be it. How much are you drinking down water, or are you going to drink?
I haven't had a drink for about 4 days now. I've been a good boy.
Oh boy!
But I'm getting hallucinations.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably getting a little twitchy around your place.
It's side effects.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, Harry, you can still hear them echoes a little bit?
Yes, I can. I can hear.
Okay.
I could hear myself because I'm doing most of the speaking.
Okay.
But it's kind of spooky because I feel as if my long lost brother's there robbing a bank or something.
Was he into that at all, Robin Banks?
He used to cut the wrong end of the shotgun off. He wasn't very successful.
Oh my, oh my. Other than that echo, it is the echo bad enough that it would really.
I think so. I'll tell you why I think so, because the idea of you doing this, George, is to have, you said before, up to possibly 12 max, but maybe 3 or 4 people in the chat talking to each other. And I'm only thinking if you're having 3 or 4 groups of people coming back at you, it would be like not 2 men in a shopping mall. It would be kind of 10 men, and it would make it very disconcerting.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay, let me go over here to this little thingy. There's where I want to go. Did you? I'm assuming that you watched the video from Mr. Smalley.
Yeah, I did. It was very, very good. Other than the fact that I didn't have a mixer as yet, but I could follow what the connections were, and I thank you for taking the pictures.
No problem, Harry, because we're all in this together, and anything someone can contribute that we can learn, that's what it's all about.
I'm just thinking while we're talking, George, because normally I have got 2 computers set up, and normally I would have the mic on the desktop. But on this occasion, because I've turned the desktop off because I was playing live myself up to about half an hour ago, so I closed down the desktop. So at the moment, I'm working on the laptop, and I've got both mics. And I'm only saying this for a reason. It could only maybe be affecting me. I've got my mic, my condenser mic, into the right-hand side of my laptop, and I've got my headset on my left side. And perhaps, just perhaps, there might be some sort of feedback. Although it's not visible, it could be a feedback because I've got 2 in the same computer. It could well be another day I would have, I could be working off the other computer, and possibly I wouldn't get that feedback because you're not hearing it, and it's a bit strange.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything but Harry loud and clear.
See, I'm getting louder as I speak, but the reason why I say that, George, is because I am speaking. So to prove the point of it could be my mic is because when I speak loud, I'm getting the louder feedback coming back from you. So it could be a possibility that my laptop and the headset going into it and the mic going into it isn't actually the best way of doing it.
Okay, I got you. When I do like when I had you on the show and we did Skype,
yeah,
I would run. This is what I would run. I would run those 2 double cables. Remember, I told you those 2 double cables.
Yeah.
The pigtail that
Pigtail,
I have in channel 5 and 6 here, like on the picture. I would only use that, and I would run that cord, that cable, to the headphone hole.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have anything in the mic hole, although you have your mic in the hole, right?
Yeah.
The one you're using. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, because I've got my mic running through the mixer, so yeah, you would probably you would have to have your mic plugged in. Yeah. So yeah. So there might be a little something going on there because I don't hear nothing, and I push my earphones on
I'm trying to figure out. Let me see something. If I turn my mic down a little bit, let's see if I could turn back the feedback. Let me see if I can hear. No.
You still hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. I turned my mic. I'll take my headset off and I'll push it as far away from the computer as possible. I won't hear myself, but let me see. Hold on to it. That might seem a bit sensitive, but hold on to it. Okay, I'm still speaking, but I'm going to pick up my headset in a minute just to see if it's any bad or any worse. No, I've just come back to my mic. It doesn't lessen it in any way. So I'll work on that. I don't know if I'm going to give you any more information other than the fact I'll Google later on or tomorrow morning and see if there's another way of doing this.
Okay. So it is 11 o'clock at your place?
Yeah. I haven't taken the invisible dog around the block yet.
I was going to ask you, are you taking the invisible dog out tonight?
Yes, I have to. It's something to do every night, and if I don't, I never get a good night's sleep. So I take the invisible dog round. It's bitterly cold. I could put gloves on and an overcoat, but I haven't got a coat for the invisible dog, and it might be a bit cold, George, to be honest.
Harry, who writes this stuff? Well, outside of that echo that you said perhaps may be on your end, and if it is and you get it fixed, let me know. If it isn't, then I can work on some odds and ends back this way too.
I think, to be honest, probably hindsight, as I say, is a great thing, and I guess it's not for me to tell you what to do, George, of course, but I think possibly if he twisted the arm up the backs of a few people and maybe challenged them to come on and that they would come on, then it might kind of, as opposed to throw it open for all, maybe try to screw the guys down first to get them on your show, you know?
Yeah. So I'll beg some more people to come on, and we'll see if they have 2 minutes at the end down there.
Personally, what I would do is I would go into your backup plan and maybe try it again the night after tomorrow, perhaps. And certainly, I will call in, and maybe by then a few others would call in, and between us all, we could sort it out. I'm sure.
I got you.
Because I want to try it as well. And that's the reason why I rang in, is because I really want to be in the same situation as yourself. And whatever you're doing, I'm just going to copy it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's we're in this together, Harry.
Yeah, and it'd be very interesting because it would make for a livelier. Not to say your show is nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, but it certainly would enhance. It'd make it more interesting. We get 2 or 3 people challenging each other live.
Yeah, that's true. And then when you have someone call in and ask a question of, people that really revs things up. So,
and to be honest, George, it is a case of, okay, me and you are doing this for a little while now, and I guess confidence grows after time. But I guess the ordinary guy in the street who maybe mightn't be broadcasting as much as us, he does feel a little bit shy, and he doesn't want to be the first one, and maybe he just doesn't want. He would love to, but he just doesn't want to call in. Right.
Yet, a lot of times people will just kind of stand off to the side and wait for the other guy.
Yeah.
All right, Harry. Hey, buddy. I thank you a million for calling me, and find out if you can get rid of those 2 guys, and if you can't, let me know, and I'll work on those 2 guys from my end.
Maybe those 2 guys. Maybe those 2 guys don't actually exist. Maybe they're in my mind, George. Because sometimes when I go to bed and wake up during the night, I see pink elephants in the room.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my.
I think I should lay off the grapes for a while and go back on the wine.
Yeah. Harry, thanks a million, buddy.
Okay, George, I'll check you out again, and as I say, possibly it would be good to find out if it's completely as it should be, and it's just minor tweaks, I'm sure, that would get it right.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, George.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good night.
You too, Harry.
I'll see you when I see you.
All right, buddy.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was wonderful. If you're still listening with us, that was Mr. Harry Burke from over there in Ireland. And, boy, he's a pleasant fella, a very pleasant fella. And he is, I think he's really a little bit crazier than I am. Although we have his room ready here for him at the Funny Farm. We're just waiting for him to, come in. He don't want to come through the gate. He already told us that when he was on the interview. He don't want to come through the gate. He wants to climb over the wall and then, kind of like ease on into his room and be there for a while all by himself, and nobody knows that he's here. Which that that's fine. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Well, where's my paper at again? Here it is. Let me find it. Okay. 302-497-3414. Call me, and let's see if you have an echo on your end, like those two men that Harry was talking about. Tell me if you've got two men way down the line down there, okay? But give me a call, 302-497-3414, or if I'm already on your Skype list, just hit my face and you'll ring me up. All right, we need a caller so we can check out and see if there's two men with an echo down the line, like Harry heard. I need to hear if you hear two men down the line, like a echo on your end. Give me a call. 302, let me find it, 497-3414. If you're on Skype, Skype me, 302-497-3414. I've got some questions that I need to ask somebody that's a Skype expert. And we'll try to move some things around. If you hear the echo, we'll try to move some things around, and then maybe we can get rid of them in the meantime. So, come on. We need your help. Get in there and help us. We need your help tonight. We've laid our format to the side so that we can make a better program than what we've already had. So help us. Remember, it's you, the listener, that makes this radio show. Without you, we might as well not even be here. So we need you. One more time, I'm asking you, help us out. Give us a call. Skype us so we can test this thing out and we can add more things to the radio show that'll make it even more interesting than it's already been. So Skype me. You can call anytime because Charlie can pull that lever down and fade out the music, something like he's doing right now. So don't wait for the music to be over. You can call us right now. And I keep laying my paper far, far away from me. Skype us, 302-497-3414. Give us a call. Help us with our experiments so we can add to our show. And we can bring you even more exciting things than what we've been doing. 302-497-3414. And in the meantime, I'm going to move some things around and see if that makes a difference.
Be strong, close the door and walk alone. The road will lead you somewhere, dry your eyes. Surprised that I act this way. I could leave it all behind for a while. Even if I could never be the same, it's better you're leaving, not tomorrow, but today. The ribbon was tight enough to hold and tight, too weak to please you. And that's the heart of the matter. That's why it's time to get things right and let you do what you want to do. That's the heart of the matter. Tight enough to hold and tight, too weak to please you. That's the heart of the matter. That's why it's time to get things right and let you do what you want to do. That's the heart of the matter.
Heart of the Matter, Robert Walker and the Century Band. That was cool. We're waiting for someone to help us with our new adventure. Now, like I said, we've used Skype. Excuse me, we've used Skype to interview people one-on-one, and the reason why we have found a way for our hookup is so that we can have more than one guest at a time. We can have a roundtable discussion, whatever, and at the same time, whether we have one guest, two guests, three guests, whatever, we can have our callers, our listeners, call in, and you can ask the guest a question. I'm sure that when you listen to a radio show and you're listening to someone, there's always questions. I know I do. There are some times that I can't call because I might be on the road or I'm incapacitated doing something else or whatever. But then there are times that I can call. And listen, nobody on the other end ever bites you. I promise. No one on the other end ever bites you. And once you do it, it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? That you can get in on the action. You can interact. And that's what we want you to do. Interact. And that's what we need you to do tonight. So I'm on my knees. I'm begging you. Skype us so we can see if we have any echoes on your end. Those two guys that Harry heard. We'll see. 302-497-3414. Jen, if you're listening, Skype me. Lou, if you're available and you're listening, Skype me. Mark, if you're listening, excuse me, and you're available, Skype me. Ollie, if you're listening and you're available, Skype me. And right down the line, anyone that's on my contact list and you're listening tonight, Skype me. Skype me. 302-497-3414. Or if you have me on your list, just hit my face and you'll ring me up. And trust me, this face has been hit before, so you're not going to hurt it. That's what we're looking for tonight. Somebody to give us a call so we can see if this really works. I'm pretty happy so far, but I'm curious as to why there was an echo.
Kick off the evening with a show that begins at 8, 7 Central Time, immediately followed by another show of a similar theme at 8:30, 7:30 Central Time. Then at 9, 8 Central Time is another show, followed by another one at 10, 9 Central Time. Then after your late local news, it's another one at 11:35, 10:35 Central Time, except if it's preceded by a golf or tennis update, in which time it will start at either 11:50, 10:50 Central Time, or 12:05, 11:05 Central Time, after which stay tuned for another show at either 12:37, 11:37 Central Time, 12:52, 11:52 Central Time, or 1:07, 12:07 Central Time, depending on whatever golf or tennis update was on 11:35, 10:35 Central Time. After that, stay tuned, whatever time it will air, for paid commercials, repeats of the 11 o'clock news, burned off syndication flops, bad movies, or a test pattern with an Indian head in the center of the screen. It's all right here at 8, 7 Central Time, unless something like the President of the United States of America has a televised press conference at 6 Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 Eastern Time. In that case, just add anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours to each of the times I have given you, depending on the time zone that you are in. And in this extreme case that this may occur, California will slip into the sea. Your trash pickup will be a day late. Polar bears and penguins will swap poles. The Great Pumpkin will rise. Paris Hilton will be sent back to prison. Cork will finally be out on DVD. Nothing will stay only in Las Vegas. Oprah Winfrey explodes. People die from watching Rachel Ray. An oil company will declare bankruptcy. Jesus brings the pork chops. Harry Houdini escapes death. Dogs and cats will be living together in harmony. people finally figure out the obscure pop culture references to Veronica Mars. David Hasselhoff does a paid cheeseburger commercial on the floor. Doctor Who plays first base on a baseball team. Joan Rivers' face finally falls off. People will finally care about David Beckham. Barry Bonds' muscles deflate. And Walmart raises all of their prices. And it's all tonight at whatever time it will air, only on SATV. Oh yeah, and David Tenney marries Jessica Alba. Yeah, right.
Another day in a cloudy haze, drifting through an endless age. I try to see nothing's clear. Gotta find a way out of here. Can't see me, feel me. Do you know what I mean? There ain't nothing satisfied. There ain't nothing between. Try to live a life of love. So damn hard when you get to shove. But you try just too hard. Lots of miles on your car. Can't see me, feel me. Do you know what I mean? There ain't nothing satisfied. There's nothing in between. Come on now.
Okay, we got a call. Sit down, Charlie. Attaboy. All right, who we got calling here?
Thelma.
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 You don't say Thelma.
It's Thelma Louise Studebaker.
Thelma Louise Studebaker. All right. Hey, hey, Thelma. We're running some tests tonight, and I just talked to my friend Harry over there in Ireland, and when we were chatting, he said that he heard a slight echo, like two men in a mall down the road from you, but you could just hear them echoing. Do you hear those two men?
No.
No?
No other than the voices in Thelma's head. No. No others.
No others?
No.
No echoes?
No.
Okay. Harry said it may be on his end, and we'll wait and see. He's going to work on his end tomorrow. So there's no echo on your end?
No.
No?
No echo.
Okay. Do we have do I see that my mom's calling? Or no?
No.
No?
No.
She didn't call in? Oh, you're calling.
Thelma Louise is on my mom's house phone.
Oh, you're at my mom's house.
Yes.
I got you. I thought that was my mom calling at first.
No.
So there is no echo.
No, I don't hear an echo.
Okay, this is how Harry described it. He said it's like when you're in a mall and, you know, you hear the sounds of people and stuff, but then it's like there's two guys down from you a little way, and they're louder, and they're like echoing amongst the stuff. But you hear.
I don't hear nothing. Everything's loud and clear on my end.
Okay, so there is no echo. That's great, because we and of all people, it's I never thought that Thelma Louise Studebaker would be calling to help us out.
It's been a long time since Thelma Louise talked to you, the funny form.
It is. It has been a long time. I need to make some. Excuse me. I need to make some adjustments on something or another, but I'm not sure what it is. You know what I'm saying, Thelma?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I think.
So how's life been treating you?
Same stuff, different day. Just roll with the punches, go with it.
Mm-hmm. Who was that?
That was my mom.
And what words of wisdom did she have to say?
Did I lose you there?
No. What words of wisdom did my mom have to say?
She just said the punches are getting close these days or something.
The punches are getting close nowadays.
Yeah, because I said we just roll with the punches.
Oh, I see. Okay. You tell my mom that I'll be home after the show, and if she would be so kind, could she maybe have me something to eat?
Yeah, I think we can do something about that there.
Because I'll be home soon. We're going to wrap the show up here pretty soon. So there's no echo on your end.
Nope.
We're coming in loud and clear.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I talked to Harry in Ireland, and now I talked to you at my mom's house. Mm-hmm. And I guess unless we get another call here in the next few minutes, we'll wrap this test show up tonight, because we probably bored people half to death and everybody left us anyhow. But and then I'll jump in my chariot, and Charlie and I will be home and get something to eat. How's that?
That sounds like a plan. I'll let my mom know.
Okay. Have you seen anybody else recently?
Like who?
Your ditzy sister. What's her name? Liza May Swampbush?
Swampbush? No, haven't seen her.
Okay. All right. I got you. Well, how come I haven't seen you two on the Funny Farm? I mean, what have you been doing? Where have you been at?
Work's just been crazy busy, and between that and third grade, and that's my biggest thing is third grade.
Are you flunking third grade?
No, I'm hanging in there. I think I'm going to make it. I just need to hold on a little bit longer, and I'll be good.
Well, how close are you to failing?
At midterm, believe it or not, I was working on honor roll come midterm.
That
was a couple of weeks ago, and a lot has happened since then. I've been sick, and a lot of stuff's happened since then, so I'm not going to say really when report cards come I'll be on honor roll, but I was close.
Wow. You've never made the honor roll yet, have you?
Yes, we did. Last quarter we sure did.
You did?
Yeah.
Was that the first time?
That was the first time this year. Second grade, we made it all 3 years, or all 4 quarters.
Oh my! Did your kinfolk throw a big hoedown?
No, but I think they should.
Yeah, I mean that's something to celebrate, especially for you. You know what I'm saying?
And I think if we make honor roll this quarter, somebody really needs to throw me a hoedown.
Yeah, man, that's not right for your kinfolk not throw you a hoedown like that.
I'm telling you, but I guess they don't care. Just ain't as important to them, I guess.
So this you went to kindergarten, you went to first grade, you went to second grade. Now you're in third grade. So you've been in school for 4 years now.
Well, no, I've been longer. I'm all the way up to ninth grade. Well, I graduated. Then I went back to ninth grade. Made it to ninth grade. I'm still working on for ninth grade too. But then I went back again and started over, and I'm in third grade. So I'm doing third and ninth all at the same time.
You, Thelma.
Yes.
You really need to explain that one. How do you do third and ninth at the same time?
It's not easy. That's probably why I'm not making honor roll. I'm getting my grades confused.
Well, how you doing in the ninth grade?
Ninth grade, I done pretty well. I made honor roll the first quarter.
Uh-huh.
The second quarter, I missed it by 2 points. And this quarter has really not been good. I was sick and out for 3 or 4 days, and it was right at the end of the marking period, and I turned my makeup work in, but I don't think it's going to help me. I think I'm just going to barely make it by this quarter.
So
I think I'm really just getting summer fever and just want to get it over with and move on.
So how do you go to school? How do you go to ninth grade and third grade all in the same day?
It's not easy. That's my big dilemma there. That's why I think one's struggling. I pick one up, one's down, I pick it up, and the other goes down. I just haven't found a happy medium yet to get them both in there just right.
Well, how come your school does that? I mean, if you've already
Because I got lots of smarticles.
you got lots of what?
Smarticles.
Smarticles.
Yeah, see, that's my ninth grade brain talking there with the smarticles.
Smarticles. Okay, you've got smarticles. Okay, but what kind of school system are you in? That you've already been to third grade a long time ago.
Well, if you really want to get technical, I already graduated high school. I already got my associate's degree in college. But I just feel like I've missed some stuff, so I'm just going back.
So you're going back to third grade and ninth grade. Were they the hardest grades for you?
Well, I didn't think so the first time, but this time I think so. I think I got too much going on.
So you've already done graduated, and you have an associate degree. What do you have an associate degree in?
I got an associate's degree in that arts and science or whatever it is with a concentration on criminal justice.
No.
Yes.
Are you telling me googers?
No, I'm telling you the truth. I speak nothing but the truth.
You. So, how long are you going to do this third grade, ninth grade stuff?
Just for the end of the year, and then I go to 4th and 10th.
And you have associate's degree in what?
In the arts and science or whatever it is, and then but it's a concentration on criminal justice.
Well, are you ever going to put that associate's degree into action, or are you just going to keep going back to school?
Well, I guess I really need to. I really would like to go do the bachelor's on top of it, but I don't know if I can do bachelor's and 10th grade and 4th grade all at the same time. Because if I'm just doing third and ninth now and struggling so hard, I can only imagine what the next years will be.
I got you. Well, I guess you do have some smarticles if you're doing two grades at once and all that other stuff. Well, There is no
But
echo.
I'm going to do it. I tell you, I'm going to do it.
There is no echo then, right?
Nope, no echo.
There are no two men down a little further talking a little louder than everybody else.
Nope, don't hear it.
Okay. All right. Well, Thelma, thanks for calling in. I appreciate that.
No problem. And we should be getting our report cards in like next 2 weeks, and I'll call back in and let you know how 3rd and 9th grade went for the 3rd quarter.
All right. I wished you would do that.
Okay.
And don't forget now.
I won't. I'm not exactly sure when we get the report cards, but I'll let you know.
All right,
Find
Thelma.
out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Huh. Of all the people. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a true story. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, we had no echoes on that one. Maybe Harry will get those two guys out of there. That's being a slight problem. But there was no problem on Thelma's end, which we're glad of. Hey, listen, if I got about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Someone else Skyped me. We had a call from Ireland and a call from Mum's house where Thelma must have stopped by or something and decided to give us a call. But we've had a call from Ireland and a call from Mum's house. And man, when I leave here tonight and go home, I sure hope she has something good waiting for me because I am hungry. This testing stuff makes a fella hungry. You know, I'm just saying. 302-497-3414. That's our Skype number. 302-497-3414. And we can just I can see the advantages of doing this. Listen, don't be bashful. Don't be bashful. And we're not taking no video calls, so don't worry about it. We're not going to be checking out your face or nothing like that. Just make a regular voice call. That's all I'm saying. We're not getting fancy. We don't want to do none of them video calls. We just want the voice calls. And our guest is going to start using Skype with us, and those who have it. And while we have him on, this is your opportunity. Not only to come into the chat room and, you can write your questions down and I'll relay them to our guests. But here is a real good opportunity for you to call in and ask the guest whatever you want to ask them or her or them, because we're going to have some roundhouse discussions and some debates, and it's going to get very interesting. But we want you to participate. And if I've run my face, I'm always running it anyhow. But if I've run it a little long tonight, forgive me. But we want to get this thing right, and we want to do it so our show can get better and better and better. And one more time, I want to say thank you to Dave Smalley for putting together the written tutorial and the video. Wow. I mean, it was tremendous. And I'm so happy that he took the time. Somebody could be very, very selfish and they do this and they keep it all to themselves because they don't want any other broadcaster or anyone else to know about this or how to do it and so on and so forth. And if they had to figure it out by themselves, then their attitude is, well, let him or her figure it out for themselves too. But you'll find out that a lot of folks are very happy to share with one another the things that they know. And that's how we grow. That's how we build. That's how we make things happen. And so thank you, Dave Smalley, for a job well done. 302-497-3414. Listen, if you didn't call me tonight, which I know you didn't, I want to thank Harry for calling me all the way from Ireland. And there's 4 hours difference now that we turned our clock. It used to be 5. I want to thank Harry from the bottom of my heart for calling. I want to thank Thelma for giving us a call. I was quite surprised, and I'm not exaggerating. I was quite surprised that Thelma gave us a call. And I'm glad she called, because when I go home, my mom will have something there for me to eat, I hope, unless they're just messing with me. Oh, but anyhow, hey, listen, write this number down. 302-497-3414. You can call the George Espinlaub Show by the way of Skype. 302-497-3414. And from now on, we're going to be plugged into Skype, and we will announce when the Skype line is open. We're going to try to get as many as our guests that we possibly can to come through Skype. If they're more comfortable with just a regular telephone, that's fine. But there's so many of them that will use Skype, and that is a tremendous advantage for them and for us and for you, because everyone can communicate, and you can ask these folks questions that may be on your mind. So mark our number down, 302-497-3414. That is our Skype number. And if you have Skype on your computers, on your tablets, on your telephones, or anything else you can put Skype on, Skype us. Skype to Skype. Yippee, 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 yippee. Or if you don't have Skype and you'd like to call us on your cell phone, then you just dial that number, 302-497-3414. Or if you want to sit at home and pick up your telephone that's sitting there on the stand beside your lazy boy, pick up the phone and call 302-497-3414. We did this, we got this Skype number for that reason. So we got everyone covered. Skype to Skype, cell phones without Skype, landlines without Skype. So everybody can give us a call and get involved. I thank you so very, very much. I've got a good feeling about this. I really do. I've got a good feeling about this, and I really do. I think it's like everything else. It might take it a little time to get started, to really get going, but I think once it's off the ground, it's literally going to take off and explode. And I'm looking for some great things to take place. And when our guests come on, they tell their fans that they're coming on the George Espinlaub Show, and all those folks tune in. So there's no doubt some of them that won't hesitate to call the one that they're following or whatever. But it's just mushrooming. It's going out. Our audience is growing. We're coming in contact with more and more people. The emails are coming. We reply to all the emails. We're just having a good time, and we really want to make a great show for our listeners. So don't forget, you call us, Skype us, 302-497-3414, where we'd sure like to hear from you. Got a few minutes. Well, really got, where am I at? Really got about 2 minutes or less. So if you're going to call me quick. We'll hesitate from leaving. 302-497-3414. Hurry up and call, because we're going to get out of here if you don't. All right, folks, there's a whole lot of love that comes to you from the Funny Farm. We mean that. And wherever you're at, if it's nighttime, have a great night. If it's already daytime, have a fine, fine day. Until tomorrow night, same time, same station, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the Spreaker Network. This is George Espinlaub saying, stay safe, be kind, and God bless you real good. Good night, everybody.